Hello. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I'm laughing just, because it's been a little intense on my end. So, yeah, if you're here, say hello. I'd love to know who's watching. But welcome. So, this is going to be the first in my Crystalline Journeys series. Today, we're going to be focusing on Amethyst. And just so you know, I have had this kind of like planned out for a while. I was just waiting for the right time to actually do it. I wasn't sure which day was the right day. Sorry, I just want to kind of plug in. I thought I plugged in my laptop. I did not do that. And we don't need anything shutting down while I'm doing this journey with you. So hi, Miscellaneous AB. How are you? Thank you for being here. All right, so more people are coming in. Okay, that was weird. It said 1 minute and 11 seconds, and then it went to 1 minute 12 seconds, and then it went back to 1 minute 11 seconds. It's kind of weird. Hi, Adrian. How are you? Just going to let people come in, but before we get into this journey, I want to talk with you for a few minutes. I want to ask you how you've been handling this energy of the recent full moon in Aries, because it's Wednesday, right? Full moon, I think, peaked on Sunday. But personally, I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling the energy of this recent full moon. The energy died down a little bit, but I'm still kind of processing it all. It's been this moon, honestly, I didn't expect it to be like this. Aries energy, I like. I like Aries energy. If you asked me that a few years ago, maybe when I was in my 20s, I would have told you that I hated it because Aries season always brought up a lot of conflict and discord in my life when I was younger, and I never understood why. But I think that was just personal stuff that I lived through, and Aries energy triggered that for me. Yeah, the Aries energy is so fire. It's very go, go, go kind of. I really love fire signs because I have any fire. Air and a little bit of water, but it's mainly earth and air. So I love fire energy. But I actually had some revelations during the peak of the full moon. Not to be honest with you, I didn't process them very well. I didn't process them very well because they were so different than what I had been expecting. I mean, I always expect some sort of, I don't want to say expect, I'm always open to some sort of transmission during an Aries moon because it's very heady, it's very up in the head, and I'm always typically receiving some sort of information when there's an Aries moon. I love it for that. But this time, what came through, I was like, oh man, I don't want to have to deal with this. And it wasn't bad. It was just, it was so different. It was something that I didn't expect to come up. So it really just threw me off. But beyond that, what I've been noticing about this Aries moon in particular is that it's been bringing up a lot emotionally. Also something that I didn't expect, but it's been bringing up a lot emotionally. I'll quickly share with you what it's been bringing up for me, and you can share if it's been bringing up anything for you, just let me know. But I notice emotionally it's very heavy, and I just didn't expect the dark emotions that would be coming up. You just never know how much you're carrying in your heart until it comes up. But I noticed for me, I noticed that deep-seated feelings of abandonment have been coming up. Abandonment, also feeling a sense of upset around past situations where people didn't treat me the way that I should have been treated. So that's been coming up. So if there's any unforgiveness around those past relationships, or anything in the present that has triggered those memories that has been coming up for forgiveness, release, uh, and and also needing to, this goes back to the bold steps that are outside of your comfort zone. That was really hard. So it's been bringing up a lot of heavy emotions. So before this, I really had to take some time to just lie down. And you ever, like, I feel like the most comforting position for when you're healing your heart is laying on your side with like your hands like this. um it's been, I feel like that's what helps me, is just kind of like nurturing my heart in that way. um so drinking a lot of water. I had on ocean sounds earlier. uh the ocean sounds have been helping, just to process the emotional stuff. Hi Matthew. Same here, very dark right now. Yeah, it's a lot of heaviness that's been coming up. Okay, so you're working. All right. So we'll see how long you'll be able to tune in, but you can always watch on the replay because I'll be saving this. But yes, it's been a lot. A lot of inner child issues, I feel like, have been coming up for me personally. So yeah, that's been interesting. Okay, so I guess I'll just start talking about this journey specifically. So with these crystalline journeys, the intention of them is to tap into the healing properties of the crystal that we're working with. So today it'll be amethyst. And I think amethyst is a good crystal to work with for right now, because of its properties of transmutation. So if we're dealing with a lot of heaviness, amethyst might be a good energy signature to work with to help with transmuting some of that heaviness that's coming up. Almost like is, oh, you're working too. Okay. Everyone's busy working. That's cool. Thank you for tuning in then. And if you can't stick around, then you can watch on the replay. But yes, so amethyst is it has so many good properties, right? And so many people know about it. So I thought it would be a very good one to start with. But the beings associated with amethyst are very helpful for us on this journey that we're on of spiritual evolution. So energies like Goddess Quan Yin, Saint Germain, as well as the energies of Archangel Zadkiel, very helpful for us in this time where there's a lot of baggage that we have to sift through, um, and actually transmute and integrate so we can move forward. Because at the end of the day, it's very important for us to be able to forgive. Now, I don't force forgiveness on anyone, but I feel that our hearts let us know when it's time to let go. We'll feel when it's time to move on. It's time to forgive something because we've almost maxed out our emotional threshold, like we've maxed it out and we feel that we can no longer hold on to it. So amethyst is very good for helping us to elevate beyond, the heaviness and to allow more forgiveness and compassion to come into our hearts. So that's basically the intention of this, and anything else, because like I said, amethyst is good for so many things. So we'll see what comes up when we do this, because there might be some channeled messages that come through. And if you're going to be sticking around to the end, I'd love to continue to discuss with you anything that you felt, anything that came up for you. We'll talk about it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get started. I'm excited. I'm glad that I had time to just kind of take care of myself before I did this, because I was not feeling well before this. So I'm glad I had that time. All right. So get comfortable. If you're able to watch and actually receive or get into a meditative state and receive, then do so. But if you can only listen, that's fine too. The listening, even if you're not in the state, is still very helpful. So that's fine. Alrighty, so get in a comfortable position. If you can, close your eyes. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. One more time. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Arriving here now, being present in this moment, being present in your body, in your physicality. And just focus on your breathing. Don't manipulate it in any way. Just watch it. And just feel that sense of calm, peace, and centeredness. So we have the energy of the amethyst that is with us now. Pay attention to how this may feel or appear for you. The way it's showing up in my vision at this time is like a large cave, kind of like a cathedral-shaped amethyst, but as though we're on the inside of that. So you can imagine yourself there if that is what resonates with you. But we're basically entering the energy signature of the amethyst through this amethyst cave that we're in. And while you're in this amethyst cave, feel what's happening with your energy, what it feels like to be here. Notice any energy centers that might light up for you or that all right, so we have this amethyst cave. There are two centers which are lighting up specifically. One is the third eye. Surprise, surprise. We have the third eye that's lighting up. But I'm also feeling the energies of the root chakra that are lighting up. Now remember, amethyst is a kind of quartz, so it can indeed work on other energy centers, although it may specialize in some. What the amethyst energy is doing for us now, it is bringing our energy centers into alignment. It's bringing us into alignment so that we can be a clear vessel, clear channel for receiving insights, downloads, information, whatever it is that we need for our journey at this time. And what's beautiful about this is that I'm feeling the amethyst as a friend. So we very well may be connecting to the spirit of the amethyst at this time. It comes through as a warm friend, companion, support system. And not only are we being energized at this time by the amethyst, our energy centers are lining up, which can indeed assist with the flow of Kundalini energy. If this is something that has been a theme for you or something that you've been desiring to work with in your life, this is what the amethyst energy is supporting for us right now. And this can assist us in the energy of creation, all kinds of creative energy and creative life force. And now as this happens, I see the crown opening up. Open and receive a beautiful luminous white light. What this, ooh, I get a lot of chills. Wow. That was just like a sudden flush of energy. What this with at this time is receiving information from your guides and loved ones, your angels, your ability to feel supported in all situations, to know that you're guided at all times. It will help you to be a clear for this information, for this guidance, so you can make decisions from a place of mindfulness and intention. What Spirit shows me is someone with their hands over their heart space. And this is a representation of your energetic state when you're feeling your guides, you're feeling your ancestors, you're feeling them around you, and you're feeling them support you, guide you, letting you know that you're always supported, your guardian angel even. The messages that are coming through at this time are about trusting your intuition, trusting what you're being guided towards, and to follow through with integrity. And what that means is that you only do that which you truly resonate with, not what you feel you need to do, you have to do, what you think you're responsible, but what is truly in alignment with your heart and what your intuition is telling you. And as the third eye continues to be illuminated and charged, this can assist in further opening your heart and helping you to feel at peace and have less resistance so that you can be in a receptive state. This is an energy of inspiration as well. So follow your inspiration, your ideas, anything that comes to you out of the blue, trust that. For some people, you may feel an energizing of the Alta Major chakra at the base of the skull. This is a chakra that allows for the anchoring of your higher self into the body and allows you to speak from a higher place. So this communication that takes place will take place from a space of alignment, as opposed to speaking from the ego, speaking from your pain. You're speaking from your higher consciousness. So that when you communicate, it's what each of you need to experience if you're communicating with someone. The energy feels to be flowing kind of up and down, back and forth between different energy centers, like between the heart and the third eye and the crown. So you may feel the energy cycling around a little bit. Okay. I do feel that the energy of Quan Yin is with us, and she's assisting us with compassion. Now, she brings through this impression of compassion, but that comes from a space of authenticity. So, as opposed to trying to be compassionate, you allow compassion to flood your being from allowing yourself to receive more love from the divine, seeing yourself as a divine being. And because you see yourself as a divine being, you have compassion for yourself and don't push yourself into any situations that you don't need to be in. So she's assisting us with almost like a spiritual leveling up in a way that is kind of steady. Some of you may feel guided to help others more. Some of you may feel guided towards efforts that are centered upon, let's say, humanitarianism, environmentalism, but you may feel guided in such a way to contribute in a way that the collective benefits from it, from this contribution. It could even be small, could be donations, could be just helping a friend, but you may feel a desire to assist more. And this is part of the energy that we're coming into with our Earth's evolution. As opposed to being individually focused, we're collectively focused. And doing that which serves the highest good of all beings. This energy is also quite purifying. One thing that Quan Yin is very good with, that she's helping us with right now, is the dissolving of karmic ties. Quan Yin is very good with this, at helping us to move past certain karmic patterns. She can help us in our process of getting the lesson so we can finally move forward. And then when we are ready to move forward, she helps us in the process of reaching that next level of consciousness, spiritual attainment. So as part of this energetic space that we're in, this will assist in the dissolving of these karmic ties. Some of you may feel this within the energies of the pain body, so the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root. Some of this that will be released is connected to harshness, feeling attached, or being connected to experiencing harshness in life, sadness. I'm seeing a lot in the solar plexus. Control, wanting to control things or feeling controlled or feeling trapped is another way to say it. And this is part of this energy of Quan Yin and all of these other beings within the violet ray, is to help us to be free so that we are not trapped by any, I guess, narrative, any story that we might have created to cope with the harshness of life. Depending on where you are, you may or may feel some emotion come up, like sadness or grief. And it's okay. It's okay for that energy to come up. I feel guided to say it's okay. It's okay because it's an allowing energy. The words "it's okay" is very open, and it allows energy to process and flow as it needs to. So yeah, lots of focus around the solar plexus, the sacral, around the belly button, and the root. Some of you may be clearing energies associated with your living situation or just housing, stability, any difficulties that you may have experienced in the past related to your foundation. Right, so we're allowing the beauty of that amethyst energy signature to help us with this process. To allow that energy to flow through. You need to breathe, do that. That just helps things to flow easier as well. And from there is an energy of immense love. Lots of love coming through. Love and compassion. Now, I do sense that for some of you, this energy will also assist in your love life. So you may notice more love coming in from other people, romantic, or just friendships, family. You may notice people perhaps making more of an effort to show you that they love you or care about you. So that might be on the horizon for some of you. Right. And there's another wave of transmutation that's coming forward. It feels like heaviness that's kind of dissolving or being recalibrated, basically. All right, letting it go, letting it go, letting it go, letting it pass through as it needs to. Now, another message that seems to be coming up at this time is that of patience. And I know patience is a word that not many of us like to hear. Sometimes even me as well. But I feel this is about having patience with yourself. There's no need to rush any action steps. If you're receiving impressions about things, you don't have to rush it. Have patience with yourself in your own process. Feels like some of you may have some things to move through before getting to certain steps, if that makes sense. So have patience with yourself. Timing is very important. And the timing is on your side. So try to trust that. The more you allow and the more that you flow, the more that the right people, places, situations can align for your goals. All right, so I'm feeling the energy start to come to completion now. All right, so sending my gratitude to all the beings that have helped us during this amethyst journey, this crystalline journey through the amethyst. Goddess Quan Yin, Saint Germain, Archangel Zadkiel, and the energy of the amethyst itself. So you can see yourself just gently coming back into your body, grounding, feeling into the physicality of your body, feeling safe and at peace, taking all that healing and information with you, knowing you're bringing that back with you. And if you like, you can state this affirmation: so it is, and so it is. And so it is. Okay, so you can open your eyes when you're ready. Okay. So those of you that are still with me, watching, listening, or that have actively participated, let me know what it is that you're feeling. What it is that you experienced, if anything. Or, honestly, it could be any comments or just things you'd like to say or add. Well, I felt like this energy was very much needed for all, like I said, all the heaviness that we've been processing. And I feel like these energies that came through in this journey have been working with us anyway. Like we've been working through a lot of stuff. So I feel like within the other realms and dimensions, you know, they've already been working with us on healing certain things that are heavy and tightly knit that need to be these things that need to be unraveled so that we can move forward. So that's just a nice thing to know that they've been there. Okay, I do feeling like touching on top of the bed. That's good. And miscellaneous, yeah, when you have time, you can always go back to it. Yeah, whenever you have time. I just want to remind everyone, oh, I have some announcements to make, so don't leave just yet. Don't leave just yet. I have some announcements to make. I'm glad I remembered. I have a new series that I'm coming out with, but it's not on here. It's not on YouTube. It's something that I call the Gateway to Ascension. So the Gateway to Ascension is a 3-week activation series. Okay. It's a 3-week activation series that is based in the etheric temples of ancient Egypt. So, Egypt is my thing, it's my place. So I'm going to be taking you to 3 specific etheric sites. Okay, so the pyramids in Giza, Luxor, and the Temple of the Merkaba, which is not necessarily a physical location, but we're going to be working with that. Okay, so this is great for if you have a strong connection to ancient Egypt or Atlantis, if you feel called to that location, and if you feel like you want something to give you a boost or to help you with your evolutionary process. I have found that this energy has been very good for helping me to, how can I describe it? It's almost like, it's a big part of my identity. So it really has helped me to become present in myself, besides releasing stuff, but it's really helped me to become as present as possible. And if you were a part of my workshop, which I don't think anyone that's here was a part of my workshop, but I had a workshop for 5D manifestation where I talked about the importance of being present and how important it is for us to be present, and who we are, to be authentically who we are. So this 3-week activation series is going to be, I'm going to post the information on it tonight, actually. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to start posting the information on it. Matthew, I am actually still with Patreon. It's not as motivating to do posts because I don't have a lot of supporters on there. But right now, what I've been doing on Patreon, I've been doing posts that give like updates as to what's going on with me, as well as just art updates. So if I'm working on an art piece, I give behind the scenes looks at that, as well as anything that I just feel guided to post on there. Sometimes I'll do early access stuff too. So like for the 5D manifestation workshop, I posted that early on Patreon. So if you wanted to sign up for it on there, you could do it, a day or so before I actually officially released it. So I am still doing stuff on Patreon. It's just a little bit different than the original setup when you were on there. So yes, 3-week activation series. I'm offering that for $60. So you get all 3 weeks. It starts on the 18th. So that's next Tuesday. Starts on the 18th, and it's going to be meeting every week from there. So 18th, and then the week after that, Tuesday, and then the week after that, Tuesday. And I'll send out the replays. So you don't necessarily have to attend live. You can just watch the replays whenever you have time. So it's very flexible, but it's not going to be something that I'm always going to have available. So it's not going to be something that's going to be, well, my site is down. I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about this, but I'm not going to be having it as something that's always going to be available. Okay. It's just going to be a one-time thing for now, unless in the future I feel guided to post it again. So I'm offering that, and I'm very excited about it. Please stay tuned because I have other things that I'd like to offer. Like I have another workshop that I want to hold, which I think will be very interesting. I'm not going to give you the details just yet. I'm going to wait until we get closer to that time. So when I've been driving lately, I've been saying that I'm in my Merkaba, feeling traffic has gotten so much worse that it helps me. Oh, I see. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the Merkaba is actually pretty magical in the effects that it has on you. I do feel that you can go through different waves of Merkaba activation depending on where you are on your journey. I've personally gone through a few. Same kind of like with Kundalini, you go through a few waves, and the more that you are able to clear, the more profound your experience and perspective is on life. So it could be like that. So if you're interested in signing up for that, please reach out to me directly. Like I said, it's meeting on the 18th, and I don't know if I'll be holding it again. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, or through my email, saidarose@gmail.com. I'll put it in the description if you need it. But also, if you appreciated the content which I have provided to you today, please feel free to make a donation. I have the link posted below. Like, this is always free, but donations do help. It's hard out here in these streets, okay? And you all know. If you're living in the United States, you know things are hard and they're probably going to get harder. So if you have the ability to give and support, please do. It's greatly appreciated. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will be signing off and continuing to take care of myself. And I suggest that you do that as well. Continue to take care of your body and soul. And I will be, oh, I do have Venmo, Matthew, if you want my Venmo. I guess let me put it down here. I think, yeah, that's my Venmo. Oh, I understand. Yeah, I do have Venmo. So you can do that if you like. I appreciate anything that that you'd like to contribute. That's actually a good point. I don't know if I have my Venmo on my YouTube thing. I actually don't know if I have it on there. I have to double check that because I know some people have Venmo more than PayPal. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Those that are watching on the replay, thank you for tuning in. Leave your comments down below of any experiences that you had during this journey. Stay tuned. I have a lot more stuff to offer. I want to support you on this journey. You know, it's hard for all of us right now. We're all going through so much stuff. We need to support each other during this time. So I'm here for that. So I send you so much love and gratitude, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.